Best brush for an English setter. So following on from my previous videos, which dog clippers are best for an English setter, and if you shop through any of the links again in the video description below, I will get a commission and no extra cost to you. And by subscribing to the channel, both will help. Thank you. So yes, a couple of months ago I did a trimming demonstration for English setters at Midland English Setter Society, their extravaganza day, which was a good day. It was a success for them, that day was. And at that day I was asked which is the best brush for an English setter. There's quite a few people I know who show the dogs and they all had different ideas. It was quite interesting to know which brushes people did use. I do always recommend a slicker brush, but a soft one. This is the one I actually take to dog shows. Quite a soft slicker. I'll see if I can find a link to these, but they're not expensive. But what I find, I will actually use this in the house as well on Buzzy, because when we go down the woods, he does get little bits and bobs stuck in his coat, and he can't. I don't like him having bits in, and he doesn't like them. So when I get back, I will use this, or I think they're called a bristle brush. And people were quite intrigued to know which my bristle brush was, which is a MasonPearson with bristle brush. You're not going to go and buy these. A bristle brush. You can buy a Denman bristle brush for about 12 quid. But the MasonPearson, so the big bristle brush, now are £140. That was £100 when I bought it. I've had it a long time. The same as these two. They're called a pocket bristle. So what I'll go in the showroom with, I think I've got two depending what outfit I was wearing. But I do like the pink one best. And I can have one in the house. Again, just an everyday brush. Just to get something to grab when he's in the house. If he's got something stuck in his coat, either part it out with my fingers or then I'll get the brush. So the answer to the question is, which is the best brush for an English setter? I think you really need two, which is handy to have a slicker brush. If the dogs have got slightly a few knots, you're probably going to be able to hold the coat and demat a little bit with the slicker brush, but I say it does want to be a soft one. I'll try and find a link to this, but I do have one also what I use in the grooming salon, which is about £5. It's dead cheap and it will last you quite a while. I actually get through those quite quickly in the grooming room. I'm ready for another new one. And then some kind of bristle brush, ideally about that size, is your everyday brush. When you've got no knots in the dog, that's perfect. If you want to brush the dog every day to get rid of the dog hairs, brush the feathers, brush the back. If you've got an Irish setter and an English setter, that is perfect for your Irish setter because they are dead sensitive on the back if you use the wrong slicker brush. They don't like it. That's ideal, again, if you're going to hold like the leg and brush the feathers on an Irish setter. But that is a very good Irish setter brush. So that's your answer really. A bristle brush and a slicker brush, in my opinion. Other people, quite a few, like plush puppy brushes. I think they've got quite a different range of, from not so much pin brushes, but bristle brushes. And some have got like a rubber type of, what do you call that, a bristle. They like those. But yeah, everyone was intrigued. What did she say? The MasonPearson. They're actually human dog brushes, but you can buy them at dog shows and they're not cheap. And if you do get a MasonPearson, do not leave it on a chair or on the floor. It'll go walking. It really will. And that one stays in my pocket in the dog shows. So that's it. Links below to those. I do have other videos. How to trim an English setter. Well, the basics to trimming an English setter. UK show trim. Trimming the neutered English setter. And these videos, if I do the trimming demonstration again, or if you found me from the day and you're looking for me for the videos, here I am, and the links should be below. Okie doke.